Hi, everybody. So we're still in chapter 2 about organizing data. Organizing data is chapter 2. We want to look at doing another frequency distribution from some raw data. This one should be interesting. So what do we got? We got the number of home runs for baseball players is listed. So it looks like we got what? 3 by 4 here, a 3 by 4 array of numbers. So that's 12 baseball players, and we got what, 10 home runs, 16 home runs, 24 home runs, and so on and so forth, right? We want to construct a quantitative frequency distribution. That's a distribution with 3 classes. Remember, your first step is to find the class width. Class width, so we're going to take the largest number minus the smallest number, divide by the number of classes that we want, and we're going to go up. So we're going to land on a number, and then we're going to go up. So let's see. Let's see about this. All right, this is going to be equal to, go up. What's the largest number here? Let me go to my list of numbers. Looks like 24, right? 24 home runs. That's the max. Minus the min. What's the smallest number here, everybody? It looks like 9. 9. All right, and we're going to divide that by the number of classes. We're told to make 3, right? So we're going to make 3 classes. So let's see, what do we have? What's 24 to 24 minus 9? 24 minus 9 is 15, right? 15 over 3. So we're going to do 5, go up of 5. So 15 divided by 3 is 5. So how do you go up from 5? We go up from 5 to 6. So your class width is 6. 6. I'm going to just box it here. So what you need some space somewhere to make your frequency distribution. I don't have much space on this little screen. So what I got today, I got an iPad, just an ordinary iPad. This is the 7th generation iPad. So you got to make some space somewhere. So we got a class width of 6. You know what I might do? I just might erase my work. Everybody okay with that? Erasing my work? Here's my work. You don't want to erase your work when you're showing your work, but I'm going to erase it just so I can fit this in here. So we have a class width of 6, remember. All right, so here I go. So the next step is to make 2 columns, make a table. On the left, you're going to put your classes. What are the classes representing? The class is going to be number of home runs, right? Home runs. I'll label these classes underneath. I'll put in parentheses, classes. Your classes are your home runs. Your frequencies, I'll put that in parentheses, frequency. That would be the number of players, right? The number of players. Baseball players. Baseball players. So on one side you got home runs, and the other side you have the number of baseball players that would have that number of home runs. All right, so after you have your 2 columns constructed, you're going to start by finding your lower class limit. So we're going to I'll use blue this time. So we'll start with the lowest number, the smallest number, that's going to be 9. And then you're going to add the class width, right? You add the class width to get the next lower class limit. 9 plus 6, 15. And then 15 plus 6 is 21. And how do we know to stop there? How do we know to stop there? Well, because we only want 3 classes, right? 3 classes. All right, I'm going to put little dashes, and now we got to find the upper class limits. How do we find the upper class limits? Well, the first upper class limit is going to be 1 less than 15, that next lower class limit. So it'd be 14, right? And then the next upper class limit is going to be 1 less than 21. It'd be 20. And the next one, well, I mean, what happened from 14 to 20? Well, you added 6, right? You just add the class width. 20 plus 6 is 26. So you got 14, 20, 26. They're going up by 6, going up by the class width. Get rid of that straight mark. All right, so you got your classes, 9 to 14 home runs, 15 to 20 home runs, 21 to 26 home runs. Now what we're going to do, we're going to tally up the number of baseball players that would fall under each of those classes. So number one here, we got to find the 9 through 14 home runs. So let's check off 9 through 14 home runs. We got a 10. Oops, that was supposed to be 10. So I'm going to cross that out with that. Let me use a red mark. 10 is between 9 and 14. 12, 11, 9, and 13. Those numbers are all between 9 and 14. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me go to a blue color to check off those numbers between 15 and 20. We got what? 16, 19, 15, 20, and 20. How many is that? How many of those blues? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 baseball players have between 15 and 20 home runs. How about number of baseball players with 21 to 26 home runs? 24 would fall in that range of values. 22. And that's it, right? 24 and 22 are the only ones. So that's going to be 2. There we have it. This is our quantitative frequency distribution. So really the key here is we had to go up from 5, right? We took the largest number, 24, minus the smallest number, 9. We got 15, and we had to divide by 3, right? The number of classes, we got 5. And then you always go up. You go up to the next number. So that was different than the last frequency distribution when finding the class widths. All right, so we'll finish this video